0-100 hours nil 20. Hook, you might disagree with where we ranked NVIDIA today, but Google leads with a 48.2 alpha score, while momentum favorite Apple scores only 26.8. Today's rankings show an important split. Several stocks are technically bullish, but every name carries a high-risk classification. Let's break down the levels that matter. 0-20 nil 50. Alpha Market Pulse. The market regime is neutral with 50% confidence. SPY closed at $750.72, down 0.54%, while the Visa IX finished at 16.73. SPY remains above its 9-day EMA at $750.15, its 21-day at $746.62, and its 50-day at $736.85. But resistance is directly overhead at $752.41, $754.74, and $755.42. A close above $755.42 shifts the tape toward risk-on. A break below $746.62 weakens momentum, while $740.03 is the major downside line. QQQ and IWM levels were not included in today's market feed, so we will not manufacture numbers. With value stocks leading and volume below normal, the current regime stays neutral rather than fully bullish. 0-51-10. Top 10 overview. Here is today's countdown from the lowest to the highest alpha score. Number 10. Palantir, 20.5, up 0.51%. Number 9. Amazon, 25.5, down 1.99%. Number 8. Apple, 26.8, up 1.76%. Number 7. Microsoft, 29.0, up 1.38%. Number 6. SPY, 30.1, down 0.54%. Number 5. Tesla, 33.4, down 0.86%. Number 4. AMD, 40.2, down 5.33%. Number 3. Meta Platforms, 41.3, down 2.46%. Number 2. NVIDIA, 42.5, down 2.40%. And number 1. Google, 48.2, down 4.43%. Every ticker is classified higher risk. 110-155. Number 10. Palantir. Palantir has a 20.5 alpha score and a higher risk classification. It closed at $134.44, up 0.51%, and remains above the 9-day EMA at $130.91 and the 50-day EMA at $132.43. However, RSI is extremely elevated at 82.09, relative volume is only 0.63, and price remains below the $140.28 VWAP. The immediate resistance levels are $136.10 and $138.90. The level to defend is $132.43. A break below that EMA exposes $126.65. Palantir can continue higher, but the low score reflects overbought conditions, weak participation, and limited reward before resistance. Do not chase it above $136 without stronger volume. 155-240. Number 9. Amazon. Amazon scores 25.5 with a higher risk classification. Shares closed at $249.89, down 1.99%, after testing a dense resistance zone between $248.93 and $249.51. RSI is 75.57, confirming overbought conditions, while relative volume is just 0.73. The bullish point is that Amazon remains above its $234.07 VWAP and above the 9-day EMA at $247.42. The level to watch is $247.42. Holding it preserves the breakout structure and keeps $255 in play as a measured continuation target. Losing $243.80 would invalidate that setup and open a move toward $238.25. The momentum reversal signal makes patience more valuable than buying strength at current prices. 243.25. Number 8. Apple. Apple has a 26.8 alpha score and a high-risk classification despite gaining 1.76% to $333.26. The stock is up 5.39% over 5 sessions and 11.37% over 20 sessions. That strength is real, but RSI has reached 89.86, one of the most extended readings in today's group. Apple is far above its 9-day EMA at $317.77 and VWAP at $278.75. The level to watch is $317.77, which should act as the first meaningful pullback support. Below that, $311.91 becomes critical. The breakout trend remains bullish above $317.77, but the 26.8 score reflects extreme extension, mediocre relative volume of 0.90, and poor risk to reward for a new entry at $333.26, 325.410. Number 7. Microsoft scores 29.0 and is classified higher risk. It finished at $401.10, up 1.38%, with a 5-day gain of 4.36%. The stock broke above prior resistance at $395.57 but stopped just below the next level at $401.75. RSI is elevated at 77.52, and relative volume is only 0.73. Microsoft also closed slightly below its $402.52 VWAP. The level to watch is $401.75. A confirmed move above that price with improving volume targets $410. A rejection followed by a break under $395.57 points toward the 50-day EMA at $395.42 and then the 9-day EMA at $389.80. The trend is constructive, but the current entry is crowded. 410-455. Number 6. SPY carries a 30.1 alpha score and a high-risk classification. The ETF closed at $750.72, down 0.54%, with RSI at 63.13 and relative volume at 0.77. Its EMA structure remains bullish, with a 9-day at $750.15 above the 21-day at $746.62 and the 50-day at $736.85. The immediate decision point is $752.41. Above that, traders should watch $754.74 and $755.42. A clean close above $755.42 would confirm renewed index momentum. Below $750.15, the next test is $746.62. The low volume environment and nearby resistance explain why the alpha score is only 30.1 despite a technically bullish trend. 455.540. Number 5. Tesla has a 33.4 alpha score in a higher risk classification. It closed at $391.06, down 0.86%, and is currently trending on semiconductor stock twits. The stock is down 3.81% over 5 sessions and remains below its $400.05 VWAP. Its EMA structure is bearish, with a 9-day at $398.09 below the 21-day at $400.69 and the 50-day at $402.18. The level to watch is $389.30. Holding that support creates room for a rebound toward $398.09 and $400.05. A break below $389.30 targets $380.15, followed by $368.60. Bulls need a reclaim of $402.18 before the structure improves. Resistance at $413.16 remains the larger upside barrier. 546.30. Number 4. AMD scores 40.2 with a higher risk classification. It dropped 5.33% to $500.94 and is down 8.37% over 5 sessions. RSI has reset to 45.20, but the stock is now below the 9-day EMA at $530.17 and the 21-day EMA at $525.50. The immediate support zone is extremely tight at $498.15 to $495.35. Holding that zone can produce a rebound toward $525.50. A close below $495.35 increases the probability of a test of the 50-day EMA at $480.43. The next major listed support is $437.23. AMD's 40.2 score is supported by its 77.2 momentum subscore, but the sharp sell-off and extended price structure keep the classification high risk. Buyers need confirmation, not anticipation. 637.25. Number 3. Meta Platforms Deep Dive. Meta Platforms has a 41.3 alpha score and a high-risk classification. Shares fell 2.46% to $664.54, but they remain up 5.24% over 5 sessions and 10.72% over 20 sessions. The stock is also above its $623.40 VWAP in all 3 major EMAs. That confirms a bullish intermediate trend. The problem is short-term exhaustion. RSI is 72.95, relative volume is only 0.73, and Meta Platforms generated both overbought and momentum reversal signals. Resistance is $677.86, while first support is $649.05. The preferred setup is a controlled pullback entry near $650, with a stop at $639.50 and a first target at $677.86. That risks approximately $10.50 to make $27.86, producing about 2.7 to 1 reward to risk. A breakout entry above $677.86 requires stronger volume and would target $700, but it offers less favorable risk efficiency. The catalyst is sustained large-cap technology leadership, while the 41.3 score reflects strong trend quality offset by overbought conditions and weak participation. 725-820. Number 2. NVDA Deep Dive. NVIDIA scores 42.5 and is classified higher risk. It closed at $207.40, down 2.40%, but remains above the 9-day EMA at $206.18, the 21-day at $204.81, and the 50-day at $204.47. NVIDIA is also trending on semiconductor stock twits, confirming elevated retail attention. The key support cluster is $203.08 to $204.81. A pullback entry at $204.80, with a stop below $199.20 and a target at $212.71. Risks $5.60 for $7.91 of upside. That is approximately 1.4 to 1 reward to risk. A second target sits at $213.99. For momentum traders, the cleaner trigger is a break and hold above $212.71. Below $203.08, the setup weakens and $199.34 becomes the next destination. NVIDIA earns its 42.5 score because it remains above VWAP, carries a bullish EMA structure, and shows breakout characteristics. The limitations are relative volume of only 0.81 and a momentum reversal warning after today's decline. 829-15. Number 1. Google Deep Dive. Google leads the board with a 48.2 alpha score and a high-risk classification. It fell 4.43% to $353.81 and is down 4.66% over 20 sessions. Unlike most names today, Google traded with relative volume above normal at 1.01. It is also trending on semiconductor stock twits, making it one of the session's highest attention setups. Price remains above the $337.73 VWAP but below the tightly grouped 9-day, 21-day, and 50-day EMAs between $357.16 and $357.93. That cluster is the first upside trigger. The preferred reversal setup is an entry near $349 after support confirms, with a stop at $343.50 and a target at $369.69. That risks $5.50 for $20.69 of potential upside, or roughly 3.8 to 1 reward to risk. More conservative traders can wait for a reclaim of $357.95, use $348.60 as the stop, and target $369.69. Google ranks first because it combines the strongest overall balance of momentum, technical quality, and normalized volume. The 4.43% decline creates tactical opportunity, but $348.66 must hold. Below $343.63, the reversal thesis is invalid. 915-950. Alpha pick of the day. The alpha pick of the day is Google with a 48.2 alpha score and a high-risk classification. The setup is straightforward. $348.66 is the key support, and $357.95 is the confirmation level. Hold support and reclaim the EMA cluster, and the next target is $369.69, followed by $370.89. Google is not the pick because it had the best daily performance. It is the pick because today's sell-off created the strongest defined reward to risk profile in the group. The setup fails below $343.63. Position size should be calculated from that invalidation level, not from conviction. 9:50-10:15, Alpha watch list for tomorrow. Watch Google. Alpha score 48.2, for a hold of $348.66 and reclaim of $357.95. Watch NVDA. Alpha score 42.5, for support at $203.08 and a breakout above $212.71. Watch Meta Platforms. Alpha score 41.3, for a controlled pullback toward $649.05 or a volume-backed break above $677.86. For SPY, Alpha score 30.1, the key level is $752.41. Above it, watch $755.42. Below $746.62, prepare for a test of $740.03. 10:15-10:30 CDA. Which stock are you watching? Drop the ticker below and subscribe. Join our Discord for daily levels, live trade ideas, and community. Link in the description. Trade smart, manage risk, compound wealth.